Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with tonight's 2022 Bowman Chrome Pick Your Team Dual Case Mixer. We've got a hobby, and we've got brand new Bowman Chrome X. How we doing today, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. Let's do it, friends. I'm excited to rip into some X, see if we can get some of those big hits. All cards numbered to 31 or less. Out of 5, out of 3, and out of 1 for the base. And then there is the autos numbered to 5 as well. So hopefully we can spike an auto in our 5-box case. Let's get them both opened up here, and then we will get to ripping. Good luck to everybody tonight. I think we're going to do a random player again tomorrow. One more random player for Bowman Chrome before draft takes over on Wednesday. And we'll do case of Bowman Chrome X in there. So let's get this all dusted off. Get our X opened up. 5 boxes in this case, 1 encased card per box. We'll do these at the end. Alright, there we go. Love the box too. Just a cool design. All right, my friends, here we go. Here we go. Need a super. Need the beginner luck. Let's go. We all need the super. We all need the beginner luck. $1,900 is our super fractor bounty tonight. If we get one. The 101 in Bowman Chrome X does not count. It does not count, my friends. It is super fractor only. So if we do happen to get one of those. So Bowman Chrome X is pretty neat because it's definitely more about the base cards in there. It's only a 100 card set, 30 rookies, and 70 prospects. So pretty much all of the big first Bowman, I think all of the first Bowman guys in the product are in there. And then there's, a handful of non-first Bowman as well. And then the autos, I believe the odds are 1 in every 41 boxes, so they're pretty difficult to hit. Pretty difficult to get, but I'm hopeful that we have one in our case up there. Got some Sunday Night Football on. Danny Dimes against the Commanders. Both 7-5-1. Saw super pulled Kevin Smith. He signed it. This is my favorite card. Enjoy it. Wow. That's hilarious. That's awesome, though. Like, I love it when they do that. Like, Benny Montgomery's stuff, he just has fun with them. Starting off with a Luis Mesa tonight for the Jays. Joseph, there you go. Starting us off tonight. You'll for sure get one in Chrome. Oh, you'll get like a 1 of 1. A 1 of 1 in Chrome X. Gutierrez to $4.99. I don't even know. I didn't look at what they look like. I'm sure there's at least one on eBay by now. But I didn't. I'm curious to see what the color is and what they look like on the 101s. The base are green, and then there's like red out of 5, orange out of 3, and then the 101. Max Muncy on the shimmer. And next auto, Jorge Barrosa, D-backs, Nils. Where was this break listed? It was on Facebook, Louie, in our closed Facebook group. If you search, it looks like you're on our business page. So if you search Facebook for Best Card Breaks, you're going to look for the group and not the business page. Request an ad. I can get you approved, and we fill everything in there. Usually our typical schedule is in the morning, sometime around 10 a.m. Eastern. I post what times the breaks will post for the day. Usually starting at 2 or 3 p.m. they post up for claims. You claim your spots or teams. They post every half hour, and then we fill them up through the afternoon and early evening, and then we break them at scheduled times. So, for example, this one posted today at 3 p.m. Eastern. And it was scheduled for 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So we filled it up. I think it filled up around 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock p.m. tonight. and then we break at 8:30. So we fill everything same day. I get them full. I get them full every time. Very, very rarely do I have to cancel a break. If it's not going to fill for the evening, I just cancel it. I don't keep breaks open and make you guys wonder when it's going to fill and if we're going to break in 3 days. So we get them full, we break at the scheduled times, and then we do it again the next day. So if you aren't in the group, feel free to request a join. That is where everything fills. All the pricing, all the details of the breaks, etc. are in there. Christian Vaquero for the Nationals to 250. Jeff Pennington, nice hit on the Vaquero. Had a card show today. One of the best ones I've had. It was awesome. We have these small local shows in a town. Actually, the city that I'm opening the shop in, Plainfield, has a monthly show. Daniel McIlvaney for the Red Sox, Sean Coughlin. And I set up today, kind of spur of the moments. He sent out a text this week and just said there's 2 open tables. So grabbed a table, set up, and I did very, very well. Had a couple of big sales, sold almost all the Pokemon boxes I brought. It was great. Out of 99, Max Muncy for the Athletics. Cool, I'll get you approved here in a minute. Let me finish this box and I'll go approve you real quick, and then you can take poke around. We're live in the group as well right now, and we're live on our business page that you're watching from, and we're also live on YouTube. So there's our socials down here. If you don't already, or if you don't, follow on Instagram and Twitter as well. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't, and like the video as well for those watching on YouTube right now. Lou Bob out of 199, 299, and Alex Suarez to 299 for the Giants. On the Speckle Ink, Trevor Donaldson. There's a little first break magic. Little start for you. We're looking for Reckley, but we'll take that. Warming to 299. Oh no, it's cool. I just pop and hit approve. It's actually in the notification. I don't actually have to do anything. Here, I'll show you. Ready? You have asked to join, and boom, you are in, buddy. There you go. You're in. On a box 3. Yeah, that's how everything goes. If you have any other questions, feel free to shoot me a PM. My name is Nick. I am the only person that posts in the group. The group is only for breaks. You won't find any spam stuff. You won't find any cards for sale or anything like that. It is simply for the breaks. If you're interested in, getting notifications and things like that, I recommend going to the settings and turning notifications on to all posts. And hopefully you'll get notifications, because most of the time it doesn't work anyway. I don't tag, but I do use the everyone tag when needed. 2 to 3 times a week usually, and I use it as an informational tag on the breaks that are open, so it links all the breaks. New release day stuff can fill super fast. You'll see that with Bowman Draft coming on Wednesday. Will fill pretty instantly, but I just keep them coming. We do more. This is case number 85 and 86 of Bowman Chrome tonight, so we do a lot of Bowman. Bowman Diaz on the shimmer. And we've got Diego Velasquez for the Giants. There you go. We're heating up, Trevor. That's 2. That's 2 autos. What's the draft breaks looking like? I don't know what you mean, but we will have them. We will have them. I have not done any sort of pricing yet. I won't do that probably till Tuesday. Tuesday morning, we'll start posting them, and Tuesday afternoon and evening. We are going to break on Tuesday. I'll do a couple of breaks Tuesday night, but we are going to pre-fill on Tuesday night for Wednesday morning. We're going to start at 10 a.m. Wednesday. Willie Vasquez for the Rays. We're going to start breaking. Unfortunately, I can't do as many as normal. We're probably only going to do 6 or 7 total cases on Wednesday instead of like 10 to 12. I have family obligations for pretty much early afternoon through later in the evening. So what we'll do is we'll pre-fill like 4 or 5, and then we'll start at 10 a.m. and break them on the hour, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, and then I'll probably have to leave. So we'll do 4 or 5, and then I'll fill like 2 to 3 more, and we'll start back up at 10 p.m. So I'll be gone until about 10 o'clock. Luis Chevalier for the Mariners. Over to Justin Harris. Yeah, same. And that's huge for me too. It's like, you know, no need to sit and wonder if your breaks are gonna fill, or when they're gonna fill. You know, you pay your money and then you're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Yason for the Rangers. Over to Austin Lunn. That's a big thing for me. And like I said, if it's very rare, and usually it's only football and basketball, if that. But you know, if we post up a break and there's only 3 or 4 teams claimed after like 2 to 3 hours, I get it. I know I'm not gonna sit there and struggle to get it full if no one's claiming the team, so I just cancel it instead of leaving it open and holding money hostage for 3 days. Yeah, Bowman Draft will be fun. I'm kind of sad, you know. It's also, you know, right next to Christmas. So not only will we not break as many as we usually do on release day, we'll break a bunch on Thursday as well. We'll do another, you know, 5 to 8 cases on Thursday, and then more on Friday. But we also have other releases to get in. They moved 5-star up to Wednesday. So now on Wednesday you have Bowman Draft, you have 5-star, and Update Chrome. There's 3 big releases on Wednesday. And I can only do Bowman Draft. I can't do the others on Wednesday. I don't have the time. So Thursday we'll do more Bowman Draft. We'll mix in like a 5-star or 2 and probably a case of Update Chrome. And then Friday we'll do more of each. I am going to take Saturday and Sunday off for Christmas. So I'm going to take Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off. Spend some time with the family and just enjoy a nice little relaxing break from breaks. And then we'll be back on Monday with more draft. So we'll be doing a ton of drafts. I have, let's see, there are about 40 cases. 40 cases just for now to get us through the first week, you know. Noel V. Marte to 199 for the Mariners. So there will be plenty. It's looking good. I'm going to do a little blip tomorrow, I think, at some point. Just a quick little note of the first rounders. Kind of how they performed, you know, who the big guys are going to be. It's really the draft order, more or less. Reds, Justin Kokoroft with the Yerlin Confidant base auto. We need to heat up on some autos here. Jose Altuve to 99 for our Astros. Ritter on delay. Ritter from the past. How you doing? From Nick from the future. You'll see this in like 10 minutes. All right. Anybody got any more questions? We're talking a lot. I love it. I love it when the chat is interactive and has questions, and I lose my voice on the first break of the night. Luis Robert out of 499. How about them Colts, huh? How about them Colts? How about those Bengals, too? Stomping on Tom Brady. They keep it up. They're not going to make the playoffs. John Rhodes out of 499 for the Orioles. Eric Sylvester. When's the last time Tom Brady wasn't in the playoffs? Has he ever missed the playoffs in his career? Rain out of 125. And I'm talking about since he was a starter, like maybe year 1 or 2 or something. Rain out of 125. Nice one there for the Dodgers. Yeti Cat Bowman Ascensions. Case hit Marlins over to Andrew Rolfe. And them boys, yeah. the overtime loss to the Jags. That was, I mean, I'll tell you what, Trevor Lawrence is looking phenomenal right now. That guy, whew. I wish I had invested in a few cards in the offseason of his. Or actually, no, I wish I would have invested in a few cards at the beginning of the year when he was doing bad. And people were probably dumping and his prices dropped. But I was just thinking about that. Like, I don't think Tom Brady's ever not been in the playoffs in his career. And I guess they're still in it, even though they're like, what are they now? Like 7-9 or 6-9 or something like that, and they're still like winning the division or almost winning the division. Crazy. They probably, well, and the thing is, they probably signed him off like after the first 2 or 3 games. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't playing well. I mean, he wasn't awful, but it definitely wasn't like the Trevor Lawrence everyone was hoping for. And that's really what matters in the hobby. But how about Brock Purdy, though? Brock Purdy, oh my goodness. His cards are ridiculous right now. And Lionel Messi. I don't know if you guys have looked at Prism World Cup. Lionel Messi stuff is going ballistic right now. Base cards are like $40. It's insane. William Bergolla. I underpriced Argentina by a lot tonight. I even upped them. I bumped him like $50 more than I would have because I knew he was going to go up. I didn't think that was going to happen. So yeah, Vaccarino got a nice deal on those Argentina spot. We're gonna probably do it again tomorrow. The Prism World Cup, if you're interested and you missed today. Mariners over to Justin Harris, but the Argentina's probably gonna go up $50. James Wood out of 250. Well, this is where we're gonna have upside down cards like crazy. Why? Parker Chavez. Peter Parker. Cubs over to John Andrews. Who's my top sleepers in draft this year? Well, my favorite guy is Gavin Cross. I don't know about sleepers yet. I haven't looked into it. I'm doing that tomorrow, hopefully. Woman Diaz out of 499. I have a busy day tomorrow. Very busy day tomorrow, so I'm hopeful I can get to it and get something out for you guys. I've had a little help from our friend Carter Philman in the group. He's shared some of his data with me for how the players did this year. So I'm gonna look at that and kind of get a little blip out, just like here's the first rounders, here's how they fared this year in their short season, and then I'll probably look at some second, the 2+ rounders and just see who which of those guys did good this year in the short season. After being drafted, they get a little bit of time in rookie ball or low A or something like that. Who's the pitcher I like in Bowman draft? To get Kumar Rocker. I mean, that's Kumar Rocker. Kumar Rocker is going to be amazing. Like his cards are going to sell very, very well. That's going to be like the pitcher that's defied all pitchers in the history of Bowman draft by what his stuff sells for. Wednesday. Comes out Wednesday. Didn't Peyton Manning have a terrible first season? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Peyton Manning was... But I think Peyton Manning also missed the playoffs a lot through his career, from what I remember. Yeah, that was very true. A lot of quarterbacks do. A lot of quarterbacks have really bad first years. We've got Wilfred Veras for the White Sox to 499. Larry Kucera. There you go, Larry. Where's our big names tonight? Jose Altuve to 199 Astros. This is our halfway box as well, number 6. Can I set up Easy Pay? It's called PayPal. That's very easy. Juan Bin on the shimmer for the Cardinals. And we've got Kevin Smith for the Athletics. Over to Jeremy Russell. Do we still have 2 teams left in Prism World Cup 2? Shades of Greatness, Andrew Painter to 150. That's going to close out box number 6. Yeah, draft is Wednesday. Bowman hype doesn't stop. No, not right now. I mean, and that's the problem, is they're just so close together. Usually this is July. It's like April, July, December. And now it's April, November, December. We've had the drought. And you could tell, like, we were barely doing any Bowman for the past 2 months. Up until Chrome came out. Like, I mean, it slowed down big time. And that's what happens, right? That's why we need these releases. You got to have the fresh international signers to chase. You got to have the guys. Like, Bowman Chrome is really good with putting in guys that did well, like, the year prior or early in the season. so well, even this year it's even better because it came out so late. So there's just more talent to chase, plus all the international guys. So yeah, Bowman draft gonna be fun. I'm really liking it too. It's very hitter heavy. I should say a hitter heavy top end. You know, round one was a lot of hitters. In the past couple years, it's been a lot of pitchers in the top 10. What, there's 2 pitchers in the top 10 this year? The Cubs, bleh. And the Rangers. 7th overall pick. Let's grab a pitcher. I guess that's what we need, though. We really need pitching. Campos to 50 for the Tigers on the gold shimmer. You're bigly on what? I'm bigly on Bergulia SP. I don't know what. Are you talking about, like William Bergola? Jackson Merrill. Hey, there we go. Second half heating up here. Padres. Chris Monroe. Base auto Jackson Merrill. There we go. Finally a name, an auto name we can get behind. Javi to 50. Tigers taking home 2 golds out of this box. So what do you? I guess I don't understand what you're saying. Are you asking if Bergola is short printed, like his auto, or are you saying you're big on Bergola, like you like the guy? I'm a little confused. Help me out. If you're asking if he's short printed, yes. I don't think he has many base autos, and he probably doesn't have the full rainbow. Andy's redemptions. It's like a Jordan Walker situation. Marcus Semien out of 499, except he has more. He has more autos than Jordan Walker, but they're still not as many. Michael Burrows for the Pirates on the base. Dan Farner. Tatis to 199 Padres. But yeah, his auto is what I would consider a short printed auto. Yeah. I don't know the reasonings here. I never understand that. And what's crazy is he's good, and if you hit one, it's like they sell for a lot because there's not many of them, and he's a solid player. But you know, they're just way harder to hit, so you can't price the Phillies higher, right? You can't, like, if his auto sells for a lot, normally the price is going to be higher than it is, but being short printed, it's just a bigger risk. I know Drew Jones because historically they saved the number 2 overall pick for Bowman. So last year was, or was it 2 years ago? With Heston Kierstad was in draft and he was the number 2 pick. The reason for that one was because the Blue Jays dude was projected to go 2nd overall. Austin Martin, there you go. Austin Martin was projected to go 2nd overall, and so they put him in draft. And then the Pirates or the Orioles threw a curveball and took Kierstad. But yeah, historically the 2nd pick goes into Bowman because you got to have somebody big to chase. Samuel Zavala over to the Padres. Chris Monroe, nice one. Look at this showcase right now. Kind of we need some help here. Dylan Dodd, base for the Braves, over to Ben Malo. And that's an image variation. Jarren Duran. Picture they used for like 8 of his cards now in the later year. Red Sox, Sean Coughlin. I don't even open the second half. Yeah, it's still really good. Like, Jackson Holiday will be the #1 chase. Termarr Johnson will be #2, right behind Jackson Holiday. So, I also wouldn't be surprised if Termarr Johnson ends up selling for more than Jackson Holiday. Simply because a lot of people think Termarr Johnson was the #1 overall player in the draft. So he was like ranked #1 on like everybody's lists. But it was pretty much going to be between Drew Jones and Jackson Holiday. So the Nationals guy will be pretty good in the world. I think your top four teams, just off the top of my head, I haven't done any pricing yet, are going to be the Orioles, the Pirates, the Nationals, and the Royals. It's my pick for the top 4 priced teams. Haven't looked at that yet, but I think that's what it's going to end up being in my pricing. Marcelo Mayer to 75 on the Yellow Vapor, and no team will be over 400 at least to start. You know, it's always tough pricing out of the gate because you just don't know exactly where these guys are going to sell. Everything sells for pretty high to start, but the problem is where are they going to end up? You know, and it's kind of a guess of the market. Luckily, Bowman Draft kind of writes itself because, you know, you just go in order, right? The better guys, in theory, are drafted higher. So those are going to be higher priced teams. There are some exceptions, you know, based on performance, and which, you know, we have a short season to look at their stats. Some of these guys might have popped off a bit, which is why I think Gavin Cross is going to be #4. He had a great season. He had a great half year. Got promoted to A+, I believe, right? A+, I think. So, yeah, we'll do randoms, yes. We'll start with randoms. So those will post Tuesday night. I'll probably fill 4 random teams, and then we'll do a couple of pick your teams on Wednesday afternoon. That'll break Wednesday night. Like, they'll break late Wednesday night. So I'm going to have to fill the pick your teams from like 2:30 to 5 because we got stuff going on, so I can't pay attention. So we'll do 2 to 3 pick your teams in the evening, I think is what's going to happen. Or they'll post in the afternoon and break in the evening starting at 10 p.m. We'll do like 10, 11, and midnight probably, so we'll do 2 or 3. Hopefully get 7 or 8 cases in on release day, and then we'll do a bunch. We'll do a bunch on Thursday. Orange Ink, True Orange. Come on, big name. Come on, big name. That's not a big name. Daniel McElvaney to 25. Man, it's like the dagger. This case is just giving us more daggers here. Red Sox, Sean Coughlin. Nice orange. Nice orange, I guess. I might have to give Jackson and Merrill a big boy stand to make us feel like we got something going on here. Colson Montgomery to 125. Not our greatest work here. Boy, we had a pretty rough case last week of Hobby, and this is shaping up to beat that one. Or to be worse, I should say. Green ink, Juan Yepez to 99 for the Cardinals. Over to Zach Goldstein on the rookie ink. Rookie Torque. There you go, Tigers. We'll take a nice color at this point. Tigers over to Matt Foresta. Torque to 75. Great hit. All right, there is box 9. 3 left, and then we've got our case of X. I love it. I think that's just so cool. They just call it X. Bowman Chrome X. Like, good stuff. Because it's X-Fractors. Who did he fumble? Oh, he's just going to pick it up and walk in. Wow. Fumble at the 1. That is just a gift. Just a gift. Wow. All right. Box 10. Is Reckley an X? He is. Yes. He is. His base is in. I Does he have an auto? I can't remember now if he has an auto or not. But his base is in, and I believe Helio Ramos is in as well. Yeah, that's the nice thing, and that's why, like, when I priced it, so the Brewers are $385 in my pick your team. I bumped them to $395 for they have one card in X. Joey Weimer, who's actually not bad. And then the Braves have no cards, so they stayed the same. And then I went through and looked at the autos because it's only a 20. It's like 21 or 23 autos. And so obviously the rookie autos are there. So like J-Rod. So the Mariners got a bigger bump than normal, or than like other teams did. Torkelson auto, Witt Jr. auto. There's no Wander auto, which is weird, but his base card is in there. So that's basically the thing. It's like every team got a bump except the Braves and the Brewers because they at least have some cards in X, but some cards got a higher bump than some teams got a higher bump than others because of autos. Who has autos and doesn't have autos? So Hedbert Perez, you can't just add to every team because like if I would have charged $450 for the Brewers here, that's insane because there's nothing in there. Drew Baker for the Rays. And Lawrence Bray. Yeah, he stripped it and picked it up. Yes. Yeah, he was able to track it down. Ketel Marte to $250. Come on now. We got 5 more autos. Why are these? What is going on with these boxes? Greg Cullen. Boy, oh boy. Orioles, Eric Sylvester. I always feel bad when this happens, too. Like, this is whew. Not cool. Yoswar to $4.99 for the Phillies. And that's number 10. 2 left, 4 autos. We need them. We need them. Yeah, I know. The Mesa probably does. You know it's not a good case when you got 3 non-auto color up there, and one of them out of 250, you know what I mean? Whew, all right. Maybe we'll get some big X hits to at least make it up to some of you guys. Forget delay. Give him a big boy's can. It's definitely shaping up to be the worst case we've had. We had a pretty rough one last week, and that one definitely, the last week's definitely beats this one. Man, I hate this. Alvarez on the shimmer. And Gavin Tonkel to 75 Phillies. Ryan Smith. 11 starting quarterbacks since 2018 for the Commanders. Hassel to 250 Padres. Going to have Eric Hernandez, base auto White Sox. Over to Larry Kucera. Carson Williams to $4.99, and that is number 11. Man, we need a savior in box number 12 here. Anything. Yeah, Trevor, I don't know if you watched any of our early cases. I'm not sure how long you've been in the group or anything. But I'll tell you what, our first like 20, 30 cases of Bowman Chrome were absolute bonkers. Like every single one was just fire. And then the last 20 to 30 cases that we've been doing, it's been like 60% bad and 40% decent and good. It's been a bit rough. And this is, depending on what we get here, this might be our worst case of hobby yet. Jackson Merrill, and your second best auto is probably, I mean, technically this, but Wandin. Even that orange is probably like a $75 card, you know? Not so hot. Nah, it's always random. It's always random. I mean, and that, like, that you want it to be random, right? I don't want... You don't want them to know what's going where. That's just... Yeah. You don't want that. It should always be random. I firmly believe it always is random. So, being that it's random, this can happen. This can happen. Abrams to $4.99. I'll tell you what, in 80... It was case 85. I still have only pulled like 1 or 2 total... color of Jeremy Pena to your Danny De Los Santos. Pirates over to Dan Farner. There you go, Dan. There you go, Juan Bin to $2.99 for the Cards. All right. One left. Warming to $2.50. And it is going to be a Charlie Welch. Well, my friends, I'm sorry. That was not pretty. Apologies. Dud case. Never how we want it to go. Rosman Verdugo to 75 Padres. We got 5 Bowman Chrome exits though, so it's not quite over yet. But as for the case, yikes. Okay, 5 of them, 1-hitters. Number to 31 or less. Let's see some ink. Let's see an autograph. Here we go. With number 1. Starting off our Bowman Chrome X Journey. Hey, there we go. See? That's what we want to see there. Gutierrez to 31. The Rangers closing magic for Austin Lunn. Nice hit, Austin. 8 of 31 on the Gutierrez. Very nice. Like print line straight across. If I can, you can see it to the left of his hand there. There you go, Austin. All right, we got to start upgrading our showcase with some X. Number 2. Even the numbered autos weren't very good tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numbered autos. All right, number 2. Arias rookie gold. I think that's out of 3. Oh, it's a 1/1. Let's go. 1/1 gold. Gabriel Arias for the Guardians and Jason Chu. Nice hit, Jason. That does not hit the Superfractor. That does not hit the bounty. Superfractors only. That's pretty sick. There it is. Gold 1/1 Arias. Not too shabby. Can finally bust out a big boy stand. All right. A little bit of redemption coming in our X. A little bit. Cool. All right, number 3. We've got nice Number to 3, Michael Hernandez for the O's, Eric Sylvester. Red to 3. This is a good case. That's 2 numbered cards. Very, very tough to hit these. Very tough to hit these. So we're pretty lucky. We definitely needed this. Congrats to Eric. We'll bump our Vaquero now. On the Michael Hernandez to 3. All right, number 4. Let's get an auto. Now we need an auto to really make this case a bomb. And Stephen Kwan. Nice one, Guardians. Boy. Jason Chu feasting on the case. Kwan to 31. Nice hit, Jason. Nice, nice, nice. I'll keep Torque up. One bin. I was hoping we'd have a double-decker with our X, but we're going to have a showcase full of X after that case. All right, last one, friends. Here we go. Ink, please. Oh, my goodness. What a case. Yanquiel to 5. Banger for the Rockies and Scott Savage. I'll tell you what. We needed that. We needed that big time. Big hit for Scott. Congrats. 5 out of 5 on the orange. I mean, that's pretty unbelievable. Getting this in these 5 boxes. That is nice. Great case, guys. I'm glad we could at least salvage a little bit after that hobby case for you guys. And that's going to do it, friends, for tonight's Bowman Chrome. We'll have triple threads, Chrome Black, and Prism World Cup to round out our night. So here we go. Quick little recap. We got a pair of J-Rod base. We've got Jarren Duran on the image variation, Yiddy Cap on the Bowman Ascension. Let's see. Non-first Bowman color, Abrams to 499, Montgomery to 125, Mayer to 75, Tatis to 199, Adele to 150, Javi to 50, Campos to 50, Altuve, to 199 and 99, Max Muncy to 99. First Bowman color, Vaquero to 250, Zavala to 199, Verdugo to 75, Juan Bin to 299, Juan Bin Shimmer, Bergola Shimmer, Rain out of 125, Yason out of 199, Willie Vasquez to 150, Anthony Gutierrez to 499. Base autographs, Juan Bin, Charlie Welch, Yordani, Eric Hernandez, Greg Cullen, Drew Baker, Dylan Dodd, Michael Burrows, Kevin Smith, Parker Chavez, Andy Thomas, Yerlin, Luis Chevalier, Diego Velasquez, Daniel McElvaney, and Jorge Barosa. And we've got our color, Juan Yepez to 99, Gavin Tonkel to 75, Wilfred Veras to 499, John Rhodes to 499, Suarez to 299, and Meza to 299. Showcase time. Jackson Merrill, base auto for our Padres, Daniel McElvaney out of 25 for the Red Sox, and Torkelson to 75 for the Tigers. Our 5 X hits, Anthony Gutierrez to 31, going to our Rangers. Kwan to 31, going to our Guardians. Monster Yanquiel to 5 for the Rockies. Big Michael Hernandez to 3 for the Orioles. And a 1 of 1, Gabriel Arias, going out to the Guardians. At least we had a very good case of X. Can't really complain on that one. That's going to do it, friends. Up next, Triple Threads. Appreciate you guys hanging out and joining this one as always. We'll see you soon.